What's up, everybody? It's Megan Morant for WWE Now, getting you set with everything that you need to know for tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, live from Albany, New York. The American Nightmare is still your undisputed WWE champion. The United States champion Logan Paul brought the heat to the American Nightmare in their grueling, undisputed WWE title match at King and Queen of the Ring.
Cody Rhodes on the Arabic announce desk. Logan Paul going for the final blow here.
We're going viral, Jenna.
Logan from the top rope, through Cody, through the table. Damn it, Cody's crushed.
With the dust settled and the status quo still in place, what's next for Cody Rhodes? All hail Queen Nia Jax. That's right, Nia Jax is your Queen of the Ring after defeating Lyra Valkyria in the Queen of the Ring final this past Saturday. So, who's ready to bend the knee for our new queen? After losing to Randy Orton in the King of the Ring semifinal last Friday, Tama Tonga and the rest of the bloodline will need to regroup. Now, this new look bloodline has been dominant since Solo Sikoa kicked out Jimmy Uso and added Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa to its ranks. But Paul Heyman has continually warned Solo Sikoa of the dangerous new duo. So, how will the bloodline stay on top? Last week, the WWE Women's Champion Bayley took down Chelsea Green, but did not leave unscathed.
Here's your winner. Oh, wait a minute! Piper Niven just flattened the champion. Oh my goodness, nearly put Bayley through the ring.
Green and Piper Niven walked away quite pleased with themselves, having taken down the role model. After Green and Niven's statement last week, how will the WWE Women's Champion Bayley respond? Following a backstage confrontation 2 weeks ago, LA Knight's problems with Carmelo Hayes have continued to grow. LA Knight teamed up with the Street Profits and picked up a massive six-man tag team victory over Carmelo Hayes and the WWE Tag Team Champions Grayson Waller and Austin Theory last week. With the animosity growing between these two outspoken superstars, how can the megastar stop him in his tracks? Did you guys see NXT this past Tuesday? Now, NXT always delivers, but this past Tuesday, the temperature skyrocketed. TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordynne Grace made a shocking arrival to challenge the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez at NXT Battleground. But that wasn't it. Ethan Page made a shocking debut of his own, taking out the NXT Champion Trick Williams. With Battleground just 1 week from Sunday, what will unfold next on NXT? So there you have it. That's the latest from around WWE, but still so much action coming your way tonight. We'll see you guys at 8/7 Central on Fox.